Welcome to the EXO Community Games second crowning event. We're really excited to have you here because we actually gave out some rewards from the last one, and we want to introduce the new superstars coming up in the field and just show you exactly what we've been up to. So let's go to lessons learned. We have been talking about moving people into the EXO environment and educating people about what it is to be an exponential organization. And so we've broken the game down into 4 different steps: explore, see what you can find that's interesting, learn about it, actually do it, and then share it. And so those are 4 actions that will actively engage or actually build engagement, which is one of the main attributes that we're trying to facilitate with this game. So each of the challenges have been inspired by leading it to somebody's MTP, including the organization, exponential transformation. We tie it to real world tasks, and that can be workshops or use cases. And then we're optimizing for engagement as we move forward. Next slide. Let's go straight to the crowning event. We're going to support the people that are really getting in there and taking on the most roles in getting up to the top of each of the league leaderboards. This is meant to lower the barrier of entry for people that come in and get intimidated by somebody that's a superstar from weeks ago, and this levels the playing field. Let's go to bronze. The Bronze League, we're going to honor again the first 3. Everybody else gets 2. So each league will get 2 entries into the raffle. But the top 3 people are Julen, Backay, and this one, Qui Han, is actually Chewy. He was an interesting guy. He came in and found a bug immediately. So that was a really interesting and fun way to experiment getting into this game. So the 3 of them will earn a Bronze League badge for being in the top 3. And they will also be entered into a raffle at the end of the week for another prize. And let's go to silver. And Backay, who's with us today. He's another experimenter of ours, and Moonshot. These 2 on the top will be entered into the raffle and earn their Silver League badge. So thank you for playing. In our Gold League, Stanton and Karina. That's Katyan, Karina. I always have to translate who these people are sometimes. And I'm taking myself out because I work in the back end, but these 2 will be honored with a Gold League badge, and they will be entered into the raffle at the end of the week. Let's go to mentors. Now, mentors were really special. They actually had a very high reward on the last effort, but what we've discussed in the meantime, and these mentors are part of this feedback role, is we're going to, hi, Michael, one of our mentors. Your nose must have been itching. So the mentors will be asked to participate in building challenges, to engage people, and to give back to the community at the same time, learn from those who are coming up in the ranks. And this is a consensus agreement. It's a community decision. And if anybody wants to be on these decision tree meetings, you're more than welcome to contribute. We're also taking the feedback through the challenges. And then we got to the referrals. All right. And guess who's on top? The one that actually invites the most people. And so we've got these people. I think they deserve recognition as much as the mentors, because if you don't invite people, if you don't expand the network and virally grow this thing, it's not going to work, because it can't be just a team of 5 or 10. It needs to be the whole community and building our networks out. So I really appreciate this one. We're actually adding, what's it called, compounding earnings into this particular role. So when you refer somebody and they use your code, they earn, you earn, and then every time they do an action, you earn on top of that. So it's almost like compound interest in finance. So that's a really cool feature, and we really encourage people to give that a shot. All right, next slide. I think this one is going back to you, Fabrizio.
Yes, thank you, Nikki. So that will be the corner of the latest news, and what will come next. It will be pretty fast. Latest news. So a lot of things happened in the last month. As you can see, we have more than 5 different releases. We have a lot of things. For example, we had raffles, and in the raffle now you can win Exos and XP. We also had the daily or weekly streaks. We had a new user inventory. We had the opportunity to now destroy superpower, and otherwise will stay there forever until you can use it. And a lot of that different things you can find in the news area. But at the end of the day, I think the most important feedback and the most important, let's say, graphics is that we can finally see how people move through the different attributes / levels, because as you can see, we have a lot of people jumping into level 2. Obviously, we have our mentor on level 7, we have a big distance. But the good part is that also we have a lot of people that start the sharing part, that is, these are the new challenges you can find in the game. And very soon you will start with the do challenges, that is, let's say, the January season, or will be the do season. At the same time, we can see that our community already submitted 350 challenges, but are a lot. And as you can see, 350 challenges means a lot of feedback as well, and also a lot of work for Nikki, because don't forget that any challenge should be approved. Most of the challenges today, we have the 80% of the challenge should be manually approved. That's a big job. And crazy thing, we have people that playing on Sunday. I mean, okay. And as you can see, if we compare the previous month, let's say the first month, the launch game, with this new month, we have a lot of impressive increasing in terms of actions. And as I said, a lot of feedback. We went through all the feedback. We have more than 300 feedback and a lot of survey already fill in. And so thank you a lot for your feedback. We are trying to learn as fast as we can and try to make the game perfect, but please go on, send them feedback. I receive a lot of private messages. I really appreciate it. Goes on, don't stop to suggest. And also say if something wrong with you, you can't find what you're looking for. And yeah, that's what happened. What will happen next? So the question is, what's next? Obviously, as Nikki mentioned, there's a new area called New Year Resolution. New Year Resolution will work in, let's say, very simple way at the beginning. So as you see, there will be a challenge called New Year Resolution, where we are inviting people to share with the community the New Year Resolution. And after you share the New Year Resolution, you will find this new page in your app with New Year Resolutions. And so we will have two types of, let's say, players. The one who post the resolution and the community. The community can, as you can see, upvote the resolution. So as we say, there will be a new list. The more like you take, obviously, there will be a new leaderboard. And also the more upvote, not like, upvote you take, the upper you will be in this list. You can click on a list, read a list, and as I say, you can also comment on list, because the idea is that the publisher will go on posting news about their New Year resolution, and we hope the community will help them to maintain the New Year resolution. Because last time, joking, the group says, okay, usually last year resolution, stay alive for 1 month, and someone says 6 days. That the goal of this new feature area is to help people to maintain their own new resolution. And that's it. And also you will be rewarded on both sides. Every time you vote, you will get XP. Every time you receive a vote, you will get XP. And as I say, there will be a private leaderboard, a new leaderboard of New Year resolution and their improvements. Nikki, now it's back to you if you would like to give a quick read to the New Year resolution we received so far.
Yeah, basically, we've got a lot of people who have ambitions that really, they attract the exponential mindset. And so I really like these. So reducing progress limits in one initiative, project, or idea, stop starting, yeah, and start finishing. There, I like that because I'm guilty too. And then Qui Han, resolution for 2023, create a curriculum about introduction to exponential technologies that could be taught in schools, universities, and academies. Ooh, I've got an idea for you. So to Stanton, and inspire kids to make this world a better place. Kids especially, that's a big one for 2023 for all of us. Michael, our goal for 2023, continue innovation teaching, activities on patient empowerment and health democratization. I'm helping on that one. And entrepreneurial stimulation. For that, create several dedicated health design challenges, edit 2 books, one on the design challenge itself and another on the incubation and innovation environment. I love this. And Deb, I want to start a diary. I kind of like that. This journaling thing is really healthy for mental health and just getting people to take progress. So thank you for your inner journey, Deb, and thank you for sharing. Oliver, who's here, I'll invite at least, oh gosh, you should be reading these. You're all here. Inviting 2 new members to the community a month and sponsor a foundation certificate per month. Thank you, Oliver. That's very generous, and it's very community-based, which is what we're trying to demonstrate as we move into the new platform, which is what this game is helping to leverage or bridge to do. And Mike's here too. Get back on track with health, just like I was before the pandemic. I hear that. That's awesome. And Stanton, oh, you guys are all here. You should have read these. How about Stanton, you read yours?
Okay. I think in 2023, I will finally get my education bill published and take concrete steps towards setting up the school I want to start.
I love it. I love it. And I have ideas for that one for you. Sasha.
Yep. So take care of my physical and mental health, exercise and run more, drink more water and eat healthy, write more articles or a book maybe, and practice painting more.
Beautiful. I love it. Stefano, yours is long. Can you?
Well, basically, I would like to find a way to leverage the EXO consultant certification. Yeah. And I believe I'm not the only one thinking of that. And I'm just wondering who's joining me in doing that.
Yeah, no, that's super relevant. And the platform is being built to do exactly that. So the game will start to bring you into that awareness and actual take action in that regard. So that's awesome. Yes, we all want to be relevant, because those of us that have gone through certifications, it's like, now what? What do we do with it? Let's make it happen, right? So
yeah, we could create a pool of new certificated and try to do activities together.
Oh, that's interesting.
Find a buddy. Or even more than one, a team.
Yeah.
And develop a small market.
That's interesting.
Everyone in his own market. We don't have to be like one against the other. We can be one.
Yeah, we talked about that in EXO Prize a couple of years back. And so now that's an evolution to this. And to us, what we started with on this challenge was to become accountability buddies to each other. And so I like that idea of making that pool. You know, we've been talking about, let's create a pool, and how does that look? How's that governed, et cetera. So that's good. Excellent. Thank you. And then finally, we have special holiday gifts that we're going to be giving. And we've been round and round about this. It's like, how do you celebrate 5 or 6 different religions over a period of these couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks? And it's like, why don't we pick each day of the religions we're aware of and do special surprises on those days? And so that's what we'll be doing. It doesn't mean you have to log in on your holiday. It just means we're going to be creating something for you to honor that holiday. And everybody gets to celebrate in each other's holidays as well. So hopefully that's an incentive that makes sense and feels good and is not separating, but bringing people together instead. So happy holidays. And I think that's a wrap, unless you have questions. We're open to questions or comments.
There are many more now.
I have the question, Nikki, actually. Karina here. Karina Katian.
Welcome. I'm so happy you're playing.
Yes, me too. And I am happy that I could use that name that I wanted just to use since I was a teenager, because I was writing and I didn't want to use my real name, Karina. So everything that I wrote, I signed with the Qui Han.
I love it.
But I have a question for you, and it is, I wanted to ask that question yesterday, that we have like an internal meeting with the core team. But I think that it's better to ask here, and it's about how can we promote, because you said about promoting and referring in the game.
Yes.
And I am not sure how I can do it and how it can be embedded into the new platform and the new strategy that we are doing. So I wanted just to listen, how can I help with that? So, thank you.
That's beautiful. And you've been doing a great job too, by sharing and commenting when we do make posts. And Sasha is working up on the marketing plan on how we're going to take more and more advantage of social media outlets. But you're right, tying it to the platform is a big deal, but the unique factor of being an exponential organization is that we can come in on the edge of a company and not force ourselves into their environment, but bring ideas to the front and test all kinds of engagement factors. And so so Michael comes, he shows up at the most strange, interesting places. Sasha says, "Are you in a bar?" I love it. Sorry, I'm really distractible. So Karina, back to what you asked. We really want to help people move from.
Actually, you want to know? I tell you, I am in the bar. I'm sitting here with 2 other people, and we drink a lot of beer. One of my and nobody asked me, but I say it anyway. One of my New Year's resolution is to actually get 1,000 unique beers on Untapped.
Oh wow!
By January 31st. I'm really close. I'm at 932 today, so I tried already 4 different.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So this
we
is the
still
goal
have
for
a
me.
few to go. All right. Happy holidays. Have one on us.
Happy holidays.
That's awesome. Okay, so back to marketing. Karina, we are literally work in progress on growing our marketing plan. And so we're experimenting. So in that experimental environment, we have the freedom and autonomy to try anything. With it tied to the OpenExO environment, we certainly have to respect that the target market for this particular version of the game are consultants and coaches and trainings and that sort of thing. So of course, if we do something way on the outside, we still have another experimental platform. We could do something wild and crazy, but the whole environment here has been growing because there's an entire Octalysis framework group of people from OpenExO that have been meeting that got to a point to build that platform. And so now the platform and the game are starting to look at each other and say, oh, these are ways that this fits. And so that's really the experiment, is for us to say, we're going to present some challenges to talk about engaging people, building crowd and community, utilizing these attributes, interfaces, dashboards, any of that, and then tie it to the tiers of sold subscriptions over on the new platform, to marketing and promotion. They've got a superpower. It's like a SEO on steroids function in the platform that it's about to be rolled out. And so we'll be able to feed into that, which also feeds back to what Stefano was talking about, is how do I use my consultant certification and what can I do to promote myself and my services, in addition to how can we complement each other, because there's upvoting and downvoting on that platform as well, in what's being built out to be a media hub, like a media giant. And so we're all a part of it, and we all get to play and earn while we go along with it. So that's really exciting. And Karina, if you want to be a part of any of this planning or strategy meetings, just let us know, because we're open to any ideas and guidance. None of us have made the decisions on our own. It's been a group effort, and that's the whole point in bringing community together. Oh, and we've talked about monetizing. Oh, yes. Kent had a great idea to put our entire game on the Open Collective environment, and he's willing to sign a contract so that we're actually doing work together as an EXO Edge organization, building something to build into the EXO environment, and have that a way for us to complement, send people to and from the platform and be paid. There's a percentage that'll come back to us. So that's another reason to build that pool that we've been saying, how do we run this thing? This is like the DAOs that are still in experimental phase. So you get to be a part of that if you wish. Otherwise, you just be a game player and not have any pressure to be a leader, right? It's every type of individual is welcome here. And that's why we have diversity on our panel, on our leadership and advisor roles, because not everybody is inspired by being at the top of the leaderboard. There are other people who would rather be doing something good for the world and building out the academy like Stanton wants to, or building out an education piece like Deb wants to. And so there's something for everything. And I think we've done a really good job graduating from the 30 doubling challenge to the team play challenge to now this open community game. Did that answer any of your questions?
Yes, for me. Thank you.
Awesome. Anybody else? Want to talk about your goals, your aspirations?
If I can, Nikki,
Yes.
I would like to remember you that you have a challenge about attending the event. So for this reason, you can
Excellent.
Take a screenshot now and upload it. And if it's possible for Oliver and Karina to open the cameras.
For the screenshot. Well, their name is there, so that's proof too. Although it's nice that you're attentive.
It's nice to see, yes.
Yeah.
It's nice to
Awesome.
see anyone. So you have like
Excellent.
30 seconds to take a screenshot.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we've paid out the exos that were earned up until last night. And so I noticed, Michael Freebay, you already earned some more for today. But yes, we paid out everybody that gave us a wallet. So if you haven't been paid and you're still on the leaderboard, you need to put your wallet into the slot, and then we'll get to that right away. But any of those kinds of incentives that inspire you, we just want to keep the reminders out there. So Sasha's doing a great job putting posts and a weekly newsletter, and we're also in the OpenExO weekly newsletter, and we'll just continue to do a little bit more to bring more eyeballs to the table. And if you have networks, let us know, and we'll try to customize. Got the game. Actually, most of the game is in Spanish. And what are the other two languages? Italian?
Portuguese and Italian.
And Portuguese, yeah. So we've got the game in all 4 languages. Not all 4, in 4 languages. So many more to come. All right.
Maybe my next year resolution is translating this app to Turkish.
Okay, that would be awesome. Yeah. That's a good one, because I think Turkey is ready to pop. Italy has been going gangbusters, and I think Turkey could be next. And LATAM, oh my gosh, Karina, you guys are doing miracles over there. It's like so much going on. So I love it. All right. Anything else?
I just want,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry, Nikki, I just want to congratulate you and all the team, because it's a great game and it's very engaging. So congratulations to all. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And it is truly a team effort. It's been so wonderful.
Same here from my side. Thank you to everybody who participates to building the game, running the game, and participating in the game. It's really fun. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. It takes a village, right? That's what we're here to do. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful holiday.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And be exponential.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao, be good.